Barakatay Yahweh, Barakatay Yahushai, Barakatay Yahweh, Barakatay Yahushai, Barakatay Yahweh, Barakatay Yahushai, Barakatay Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, it's Brother Anna, back with another quick lesson. Lord willing, this was edifying. And, Israel has been under persecution of all nations, okay? And these nations understand very well the relationship between us and our power, Yahweh, okay? Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, okay? Yahushai is the name of His only begotten Son. And the relationship that we have with them, okay, is one of servitude and one of protection. And all time that we serve the Lord in spirit and in truth, we receive His protection and His provision, okay, and favor over us, right? These nations understand that very well. Okay, I'm just gonna go in, these scriptures a little bit to show you that, right? This is Judith 5. Okay, it says, "Then was it declared to Holofernes, the chief captain of the army of Ashur." Okay, this is one of the accounts where the Syrians came up against us, right? It says that the children of Israel had prepared for war and had shut up the passages of the hill country and had fortified all the tops of the high hills and had laid impediments in the campaign countries, right? And our people understood that also, that if we just do as the Lord commands us, He'll have mercy on us, man. Okay, so scriptures tell you our weapons of warfare are not carnal. So our people also understood that. Those of us that were in the know, and there's always going to be some wicked niggas that want to do as they will, self-willed ones that always try to make a name for themselves, but Lord give them their just reward by destroying them. It says, verse 2, wherewith he was very angry, and called all the princes of Moab, and the captains of Ammon, and all the coast of the sea, all the governors of the coast, sea coast. All right, so it names a couple of our enemies that joined themselves to the Syrians to aid them, right? And the Psalms, goes into how all these nations that come up against us. It says, and he said unto them, tell me now, ye sons of Canaan, Hamites, right? Who this people is. Okay, he's inquiring about, the Israelites. Now, the sons of Canaan know all too well, because the Lord strengthened us against them to kick them out of the land of Canaan, so we can dwell in the land of Canaan, right? The land of milk and honey. It says that dwelleth in the hill country, and what are the cities that they inhabit, and what is the multitude of their army, and wherein is their power and strength, and what king is set over them, or captain of their army, right? So he's inquiring, sort of like, questioning them. Give us the stilo. What's going down? How we gonna get over these Israelites, man? Verse 4, it says, and why have they determined not to come and meet me more than all the inhabitants of the west? Okay. Then said Achor, the captain of all the sons of Ammon, let my Lord now hear a word from the mouth of thy servant, and I will declare unto thee the truth concerning this people which dwelleth near thee, and inhabiteth the hill countries, and there shall no lie come out of the mouth of thy servant. Okay, verse 6. This people are descendant of the Chaldeans. Okay, and if you read, where Abraham comes from, the land of the Chaldeans, right? Or of the Chaldeans, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It says, verse 7, and they sojourned heretofore in Mesopotamia, because they would not follow the gods of their fathers, which were in the land of Chaldea, right? So, that was when Most High told Abraham, get thee out of the land of your fathers. Okay, I will bring you into a land of milk and honey. Promised him, him and his descendants, the land of milk and honey, right? It says, verse 8, for they left the way of their ancestors and worshiped the God of heaven, the God whom they knew. So they cast them out from the face of their gods, and they fled into Mesopotamia and sojourned there many days. Then their power commanded them to depart from the place where they sojourned and go into the land of Canaan, right, where they dwelt and were increased with gold and silver and with very much cattle. But when a famine covered all the land of Canaan, they went down into Egypt, all right, and that's when Jacob, and I believe 70 souls. There was a famine in the land. They had to go to Egypt, where Joseph was the governor, right? Okay, and it says, and sojourned there while they were nourished, and became there a great multitude, so that one could not number their nation. Therefore the king of Egypt rose up against them and dealt subtly with them, and brought them low with laboring in brick, and made them slaves. Okay, and that was prophesied to Abraham, Therefore, verse 12, and they cried out unto their power, and he smote all the land of Egypt with incurable plagues. So the Egyptians cast them out of their land, Red Sea before them. Okay, so he's going into all the great, wonders that Yahweh Shem Shai has done for our people. Okay, and this is, the renowned name of Yahweh Shem Shai. These heathens know the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, by his great works, and the things that he's done for his people, man. Not only through judgment, okay, but through deliverance. Okay. Verse 13, it says, and God dried the Red Sea before them, and brought them to Mount Sinai, and Kadesh Barnea, and cast forth all that dwelt in the wilderness. So they dwelt in the land of the Amorites, and they destroyed them by their strength. All them of Esibon, and passing over Jordan, they possessed all the hill country. And they cast forth before them the Canaanite, and the Perizzite, and the Jebusite, and the Sycamite, and all the Girgashites, and they dwelt in the land, in the country many days. And whilst they sinned not, this is the point, whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the God that hateth iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captive into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their power was cast down to the ground, and their cities were taken by their enemies. It says, but now they are returned to their power, and are come up from the places where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Right? It says, verse 29, now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord pass by, lest their Lord defend them and their power before them, and we become a reproach before all the world. And that is the fate of Esau Edom right now, man. You see? That is the fate of Esau Edom right now. Because he's finna be a reproach before all the world, because he came up against the power of Israel by asserting himself over, exercising great brutality against the people of Israel, right? Particularly, in this time against Judah, and Esau knows this, man. As long as he can get our people to go off, he has a chance. But the Lord said, what? I've reserved 7,000 men. I have not bowed the knee to Baal, man. And that's who the Lord is dealing with in this time, right? Okay? And that is the elect of Israel. Through them, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, okay, is going to deliver Israel, man. Because the Lord, set things up in that manner to a small number. Okay, that's how the replenishing of Israel is going to come, right? First through the dying and resurrection of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Makakadash. Yahushai gave his life for the elect's sake, man, and all of Israel, man. First and foremost the elect, but for all of Israel. And these devils know that as long as they can keep Israel, okay, going off, they have a chance. So don't fall for these schemes, man. Burning flags, the calling of the wrong name, okay, the going off of sodomy, man. Go up in woman's rectum or man's rectum, man. All these are abominations that they try to, put up so you can follow, man. Cling to the Lord, man. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, man. Call upon his name. Lord willing, he'll have mercy upon you and all of Israel, right? So this is a quick lesson. Salakia for the noise. I'm still at plantation. The Lord willing is edifying. Until next time.